So how to warm up for these sessions is a question. I include a speed prep warm up. Basically my take on a dynamic warm up. It's very movement based. It's very muscular and positional based as opposed to neurological and emotional based. So what I mean is the warm up I include, it goes extensive, rapid strides. So basically you do something light, like a barefoot jog, pogo hops, something that just like gets you moving a little bit to practice some reflexive, elastic, bouncy movement. Then you just like rapid, so you go as fast as you can doing something. So like dribbles, rapid high knees, line hops, things where you try to go as fast as you can. And then strides, so like plyo skips, slow sprints, sprint variations. If you know what that is, like go watch the speed prep warm up video, because I have two. There's one that I just like show the warm up, and then another one where I talk over it and explain what's going on. So that's super mechanical based. Like that's treating the body as a machine that completes a task. Like the task that I'm going to program myself to do is going to go sprint. So I take the components of sprinting, elastic, bouncy movement, hitting the ground and going. Rapid movement, so fast turnover of my foot my foot hitting the ground, extending, and then snapping back forward, things like that. Like the fast arm getting into extension and then pulling that forward. Like those fast movements, so extensive, the bouncy, rhythmic, elastic, rapid, and then strides, like the coordination of my whole body moving in a horizontal direction. So that's not all that's happening in a sprint, right? Like you are there consciously, like you are experiencing the moment is experiencing you in some sense. So if you're not mentally there, like if you're not mentally engaged in the task, you can do the warm-up and you'll just still feel the exact same. Like for example, the video that you're gonna watch of the speed prep warm-up, that wasn't me warming up for a workout. I just went on the field and just did that. So it wasn't fun at all. Like that was not fun to film because there's no point to it. So afterwards, like I was kind of out of breath and a little sweaty, but like I wasn't warmed up at all. I was just like, I don't even know, I moved a little bit. Versus if it's just things. So like I could do that with no mental engagement, or I could do something like a spacebar clicker, where like I just tap the spacebar as fast as I can, but like 5 of my friends are there, we're all doing it together. I'll be more warmed up after doing that and like yelling at the computer and yelling at my friends for like tapping the spacebar. I'll be more warmed up for that, for sprints after doing that, compared to a speed prep warm up where I'm not engaged. So, and then like the thing is if I get, just say like, I'm like mentally there, and I wake up mentally and I'm there, I'm ready to go sprint. Even if my body isn't like ready, the first few sprints will warm me up anyway, because the task will like just lead itself there. It's like when you start playing spike ball or basketball with your friends, you're not gonna warm up, like you just start playing. And the first 5 minutes suck because you're slow and you're not there, and like it's just like you're disoriented and it's weird. So that's the warm up. Like doing the thing is the warm up, and then like 15 minutes in, like you're there. So figure out what works for you. Like I don't like doing the speed prep warm up, but sometimes I do. Sometimes it's really engaging, and like I'll set a series of movements that like I actually find value in. Like maybe it's like Russian lunge switches and altitude drops and line hops, and it's like I do that 5 times and I'm like just going at it. It's great and I love it. And then sometimes I do the same thing and I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do this. So when you're in that spot of like, this sucks, I don't want to do this, that means you're not mentally there. Like, there got to be something to like kind of get you going. So I don't know what that is for you. For me, that's like competition, like playing spike ball. Like that, my favorite warm-up is play spike ball for a half hour, play music, and then like do 1 warm-up sprint, and then I'm there, and then I'm running PRs. So it depends what it is for you. Speed prep warm-up is just like the basic template. You then adapt based off what you need and what you like.